My microphone's on. And I'm live. Okay. So, let's figure this out. Put my keys down. So I'm not holding my keys. I have the right bar. We got, woo! Okay, we're gonna change this. So last time I was here, I was at 140. So we're gonna do 120. This is my first time back in the gym since I fractured my ribs. Still trying to figure out how to do this properly. Okay. Okay. We'll do you on the ground. You can watch from the ground. It's gonna keep falling if you don't. Okay, we're doing 120. I'll probably do 8 reps. Seven, 8. Now we take a breather. I like to take about 30 seconds to about a minute to atrophy. Is it atrophy? I believe. Let the muscles rest for a minute so that I'm gaining more muscles. The longer you wait, the stronger you get. But the shorter you wait, the bigger your muscles are. I don't know how that happens, but apparently that's how it happens. So, a couple more seconds. The 120 is definitely like a good weight, since I haven't been in the gym for about 2 months now since I fractured my ribs. And this is my first time back. So, let's see. Let's go again. Pull days are my favorite. So what I'm trying to do is not very well, trying to do explosive pull downs and then short, putting it back up so that I'm still working on my muscles. I try to do it much more, but my grip strength is not the best and my hands are also really small. So it's hard to grab onto some of these bars. I have to pull down really quickly because I'm afraid that my hands are going to slip and it's going to go and then make a big loud noise. So I don't pull down so quickly. And a good thing to do also while you're working out is like, I try to do it after every set is just rolling your back, stretching your muscles, making sure the blood's flowing nicely. Okay, a few more seconds and then we're gonna go again. I'll probably do 2 more sets of this, so that I'll have done 4 sets in total. Surprisingly, I'm surprised that the 120 is fine since I haven't been in the gym in 2 months. But yeah. Okay, let's go again. Okay. One of the things I do is lean back, which is why I might be a little bit out of frame when I do this. Took a lot to learn proper form while doing this, and apparently leaning back gives you the best advantage. This bar, the one I'm pulling down with my hands over top, works out the top of my back on the edges, a little bit in the middle, and then a lot down on my lower back, my lower lats. I can't remember the name right now. I'm not a big bio person, so I know what's working out, but yeah. So I'll do this one more set. Gonna wait a little bit longer between this one. How you guys all doing? You guys can post comments down in the thing down below if you have any questions. But yeah, I'm happy to be back, honestly. I've missed it the last 2 months. I could have been back a little bit sooner, but my chest still hurts here and there, especially like when I lean forward and squeeze my arms together, like my shoulders together, it hurts. I have dropped 175 pounds on my chest while doing a bench press by myself. Don't ever do bench presses by yourself without a spotter. That is not a good idea. I dropped it, it went from all the way extended to dropping down on my chest. I realized the bar didn't feel quite right and was a little lopsided, and I couldn't save it from falling on my chest. I didn't put the little stoppers on the end, so I was able to dump off the weight, so it wasn't just sitting on my chest. So when I do that again, I'm going to do less weight and make sure that the bar feels even. And then if I'm uncomfortable, then I'll go back up to 175. Yeah, it was not a fun time. Once the adrenaline wore off, I could not reach my arms. I was crying when they were doing the scan. I had my arms up like this, and I was just tears. And the radiologist was like, okay, I know it hurts, but we just gotta take a breather. It's only gonna take a few seconds, and we'll scan you. Yeah, and it was extremely painful. And they gave me pain medications when I left. I declined taking pain medications, like them giving me a prescription for them, like when I left the hospital, because I'm like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. It was not fine. It was torture for a few days. Not being able to, I was in so much pain. Breaking your ribs, like fracturing your ribs, are not fun because there's not really anything that they can do for you except for pain management and then just resting to heal. So yeah. Okay, let's go again. Okay. Should I go again or should I not? That's the question. Maybe we'll do one more and then figure out what the next exercise is. Yeah. Like I said, pull days are my favorite days. I feel stronger on my pull days than I do on my push days. My back's really strong because I used to do a lot of canoeing, so I have really strong lats. And yeah, I would do canoeing like all summer, every summer, for multiple years in a row. Then I would do it sometime during like the fall and spring too. So I have really strong lats. Yeah, it's one of the things that I'm proud about is the strong lats. Whew. We'll do one more. I don't normally do 5. I normally put the max at 4. But since I'm doing a lighter weight than I'm normally doing, because I was about 140 before, maybe we'll lift it up to 130 now. We'll put it up to 130, and then go until failure for this one. In the other gym that I go to, the weight there, I don't know why the weights are different, but the weight here is lighter than the weight in the gym, but they have like the same numbering system. So the weight in the other gym that I do, I was doing the one here is heavier than the one in the other gym. I was doing 170 in the other gym, and when I started here, I was doing 70. So I had to work my way up. So I want to go to the other gym soon and then test out how much I'm lifting compared to one here and see, because I did a lot of weeks here when I stopped going to that gym. That's because that gym doesn't allow me to go overnights because they're only open during the day. And it was a little harder, and this one I can go overnights. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go again, and we're gonna go till failure this time. I don't know how many will be failure, but I assume probably 14 would be failure for me. Let's count. I give up at 7. No. It's my right here that started hurting, not my back or anything. Because it does also work out like your forearms just a little bit, but also your biceps. Biceps isolated, I do 50 pounds together and 25 to 30 pounds separated, because there's no 55. It's either 50 or 60 for together, and because my wrists, I have really bad wrists, I can't do the whole 60 together, so I opt for 50, or I do individual isolating curls to work on my biceps. Okay, now where do we go next? Let me go grab the thing to clean this. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. So my gym is still working on renovating. Let me turn you around. Are you gonna turn around? There we go. So the people who owned this gym before were not very good or didn't care about the machines. So they've been buying new machines to new owners, and they've been painting the bathrooms. The showers are pretty cool. There was somebody in the space before doing dog grooming, but she left. So now it's just back to the open space that there was before. They moved a few things around. Yeah. Over here, you have the big workout area. And they're working on painting it because I think they're going to paint this wall next. As you can see, they went over to this wall to paint it. And then in here, they have more. There's another washroom. And then there's this one. And then they do have tanning. The tanning's either in that room or over here somewhere. I don't do tanning, so I'm not exactly sure where it is. And then there's just a little bit more storage right there. So, oh, here's the other part of the gym. It's just a big circle. So they have a big space here. There used to be a machine here. Can't remember which one, but there used to be a machine right here. Had a new clock. Yeah, so it's just a big circle. So we started over there at that machine. Okay, now, what do I do next is the question. Vertical chest press. Then that's pushing. I need a pull. Maybe we do face pulls. Should we do face pulls? Yeah, we'll do face pulls. Okay. Because I haven't been in the gym for 2 weeks. Remembering my workouts has been a little hard. Okay, so we have these. I can't move them down because they're stationary. So it's going to be pulling from the top to my face. There's no other option for me to do face pulls. So it's either this or nothing. Let me just move you guys over just a little bit. There. Okay. 35. I haven't done face pulls in a good minute. So this will be a little, that's too light. That's a 35. Way too light. 45. Okay. We'll do 55 and see what it goes from there. Okay. My normal set is 10, my normal set is 8 reps. That was way too light, so we are gonna add on another 10 pounds up to 65. And then just stretch it out for a minute. Whew, okay, it's a little warm in here. I didn't bring my water bottle because I live so close, so I'm like, if I need water, I'll just grab water. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna go back. I'm gonna do face pulls again. That's a nice way to feel the burn, but not overexert myself. I could definitely do heavier, but I'm liking the burn on this one. So, and then because I haven't done face pulls in a while, I'm gonna leave it at the 65. Whew. And again, I'm doing the explosive and then slowly lowering it back down. Yeah. Keeping my feet shoulder width apart, so I'm not keeping my stance too wide or too narrow, and more stability. I'm leaning back just slightly. I'm not using my weight to pull it, I'm only using my muscles to pull it. And we'll do either 1 or 2 more sets of this to then continue on. Whew. Maybe I should have brought water. I'm on antidepressants, so it makes me sweat a lot. And you always want to have one when you're on antidepressants just because of the exaggerated sweating you do. Okay. Go again. Not much of a talker when I do my reps. But I'm making sure I'm not overextending my shoulders, so I'm not pulling them back too far. I'm trying to stop right where they will naturally stop, so I'm not injuring my shoulders. Yeah, okay. After this, I will move on to bicep curls with the easy bar, and then we'll move on to hammer curls with dumbbells. And then we may do some shoulder shrugs after that, just depending on how I'm feeling. I don't want to push myself too hard. I did come to the gym yesterday and I did run on the treadmill for 2 minutes, just to get my stamina back up and working. I did try running after I had fractured my ribs, and it was just so painful. I couldn't do it because I normally hold onto the bars just because I am unstable on my feet and I have a tendency of twisting my ankles. So I hold onto the bars while running, and it was just so painful just holding onto the bars and keeping my arms up like that, so I couldn't do it. Okay, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're gonna go down. So what we're going to do is what we did with the last one, where I was doing lat pull downs, and we're going to go up the weight, and then we're going to go till failure. For this one though, I'm going to go from 65 to 85 and see what happens. I like to do this just to see where I'm sitting at when I finish my sets. When I was in the gym consistently from end of June or beginning of July till November, I was upping my weight every week or every 2 weeks by about 10 pounds, 15 pounds for combination workouts. I forget what those are called, when we're working on more than one muscle. And then I was upping my weight for isolating exercises every 2 to 3 weeks. And then when I was doing cardio, I was running half of 30 seconds longer every probably 3 to 4 days. So I was making improvements, and yeah, I hope to get back to that soon. Okay, we're gonna go again. We're gonna go to failure this time. Hopefully we can do more this time like we did on the lat pull down. Deep shoulder width apart, and that's definitely a better way to pull it at. I should have started with this. Stop at 10. 10 wasn't failure, but 10 was a good place to stop. Whew. Okay, now, here we go. We're gonna go clean it. Whew. And if you guys have any suggestions, put them in the comments on what I should do. So 85 will be my minimum when I start next time on base pulls. Are they called traps? I think they're called traps. What I was working out before with the face pulls is the top of my back, mostly in the middle. I believe those are called traps. I might be mistaken though. Yeah. Maybe we should do this one next. This one would be silly. I think you guys would make fun of me if I did this. This is the abdomen, the curls. I was doing them when I was pregnant, and they were very, very weird looking, just because I have fat on my stomach. So they look weird, but I was definitely getting a workout in. And I think I was doing 95, which is actually what it's set at for them. So maybe we'll do a few of them, and then you guys can laugh at me in the comments. Should we go down, or let's go down and like get a really bad angle. Okay, there. So 95, I just want to make sure it pushed in all the way because it wasn't pushed in. I believe someone put 5-pound weight, so we're going to lift up the 5-pound weight and do 95. Okay, this one's a bit harder because my feet dangle. I have the seat. I think I might need to raise the seat a little bit, actually. Never mind, it's raised all the way up, so we will do from here. Okay, we put, you can't see, but maybe you can see when I go down. This part, the back of the top of my arm goes down, and then there's handles up here, right here. If you can see just a little bit right here poking out. I grab onto that, and then I'm using my muscles, and I'm going to go exert down to try to get an explosive of my abdomen muscles. Okay. And I try to keep my back straight, and I'm not don't force my head down. Keep my head and back against it so that I'm not straining any of the muscles up here on my chest. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. See, I told you they looked a little funny. Yeah, I can feel that definitely here. I might lift it up with the 5 pounds. So I'm going to add 5 pounds onto it so that it's equal to 100 pounds or 43 kilograms and another 2.2 kilograms. So 45.2 kilograms. So we're going to give this a little break. Just lean forward, stretch it out. I haven't worked on my ab muscles in a little bit. So yeah, because mostly when I come in, I focus on my arms, my back, and my chest. I do have a weak knee because I tore my ACL when I was 15 and I had it repaired. So yeah. Oh, someone commented. Let's look at this. Keep up the work. Thank you, Griffin. Yeah, we're gonna go again now. And do this. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 seems to be a good number for this, so we're gonna keep doing 10. I like that though. I never used to like abs when I was younger. I hated it. But I do actually have really strong ab muscles. When I had my gallbladder removed when I was 17, they do little incisions. They don't do like a big scar across your stomach anymore. They do like laparoscopy. So just a little camera, little tweezer things go into your stomach. They make like little incisions. And when I came out, the doctor was like, you have a lot of muscles on your abs. And I was like, oh, that's nice. But I always hated working on my abs. I prefer my arms. My arms are my best. My arms and my back. Though I do enjoy chest presses, but sitting up, I don't. The reason I fractured my ribs, I don't like lying down. I don't like doing inclined chest presses. I prefer doing like the sitting up inclined. So yeah. Whew. Okay, a few more seconds. Oh, someone else commented. Let's read this first and then we'll go. You got this. Wish I could get myself to the gym more often as I hit 230 pounds and I'm only 5'2". So yeah, I'm now considered obese now. When I weighed myself yesterday, I was 389.8. So like I'm considered morbidly obese. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. I'm sorry. I had a baby 7 months ago. So I'm 7 months postpartum. I had gestational diabetes while I was pregnant, which made me gain a lot of weight when I was taking insulin. I gained like 20 pounds in like 2 weeks from the insulin. It was really bad. Yeah, all you got to do really to motivate yourself to get into the gym is just go. One of the things that I did when I started going to the gym a few years ago was just literally walk in. You don't have to do anything. The fact that you made it to the gym and just walked in, you are already better than a lot of other people out there who just never get off their couch and try. Walk in. Take a minute on the treadmill. Just walk. Just walk for a minute on the treadmill. You don't have to do much. Then maybe try in a few weeks, try lifting like barbell. The machines are definitely easier and they're more beginner friendly. Like I don't consider myself a beginner anymore because I do have a few years experience in the gym. But they're easier to stabilize yourself and they're not like free range, so you're less likely to hurt yourself. So even if you just like sit here, do the what is it called? The abdominal, I don't know. Like literally just doing that or doing what I did before with the lat pull downs, just a few lat pull downs. And even if you can afford like a personal trainer, they'll work with you. But the first step literally is just getting into the gym. You have this, you're doing wonderful, and congrats on your bundle of joy. I also had gestational diabetes when I was pregnant with my daughter as well. And I go only once a week now to Planet Fitness. I do 30 minutes on the treadmill. That is amazing, doing 30 minutes on the treadmill, honestly. Literally, that's amazing. That's amazing. I don't even think, I can walk 30 minutes. I hate walking on the treadmill, though. But, like, 30 minutes on the treadmill is better than a lot of people do. Like, for me, when I do treadmill work, because I mostly do weightlifting, I only do, like, 10 minutes on the treadmill. But 30 minutes walking on the treadmill is amazing. That's a really good start, though. Even if you just want to like work on weightlifting, or even if you go onto the treadmill and then try running for like say 10 seconds, you just up the speed for 10 seconds, run, stop, and then press the stop button and then take a break, take a breather. You'll find that your endurance gets a lot better doing that. Okay, we got to go back now. But yeah, I have 2 children, 2 alive children. I have 1 little angel baby. But I had gestational diabetes. I was undiagnosed in my first pregnancy too, which caused me to gain quite a bit of weight. And I was very sick by the end. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so yeah, I gave birth to my children. They're both premature because my body sent my body into preterm labor both times. Going to watch you for motivation. I do post quite a few workout videos very frequently. You can even scroll back through my videos and find out my workout videos. If you even just want like little tips on like what to do, like what exercises are good. Give me a second. Yeah. I've been working out since I got pregnant at 19 with my first child, had my baby 19. And when I got pregnant with him, I was 330 pounds-ish. I actually didn't weigh myself before I got pregnant, but that's about the estimate of where I started. And with the pregnancy with him, I ended up gaining about 50 to 60 pounds. And from there, it's been so difficult losing the 50 to 60 pounds. So I'm sitting right at that weight. I was consistently at about 365 before I got pregnant with this child that I just had. So yeah, I did also start Ozempic yesterday, or 2 days ago, since it's past midnight now, because of the fact that my gestational diabetes has now led into me having either pre-diabetes or diabetes because my blood sugar is so high. So I started that just to help lower my blood sugar, and I am taking metformin for that. The side effects will also include like weight loss, hopefully, but I need to get my blood sugar under control because I've been feeling very sick the last few weeks from it. And I'm just trying to do everything I was doing. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go one more time. We're gonna up the weight again. I'm gonna pause up and talking. We're gonna go 115 pounds. Okay, are you going? There we go. I think when it does that, when it doesn't want to go in. Okay, this one's gonna be tough, I know it. So we're gonna try to do at least 5. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 8. Oh. Okay. Woo. Here. Okay. I talked way too long. I got distracted. I get distracted easily. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me wipe this down. And we're going to move on to my biceps. And then we'll do bicep curls on the easy bar. I'll show what the easy bar in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So this is the easy bar. It goes up, down, up, down, up. Give me a second. Let's put you guys up here. Are you gonna say? I don't want my phone to drop from this height. Maybe we'll try over here. Okay, that's gonna work. Why isn't this gonna work? Okay, we'll put you over here, actually. Okay, so the easy bar, it's easier than, there's a reason it's called the easy bar. It's easier than a straight bar. Can we see me? There's a glare right there, so I can't exactly see you. Okay, there we go. It's easier than a straight bar for curling because it allows your wrists to sit in a more natural position. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I grab 50, 20, 25, 25. Here we go. Okay, so this is this one. We're going to do 50. We're going to do at least 6. And then we'll go from there. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. I lift it up just to make sure I'm in position properly. Go down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. We did 8. Perfect. Woo. Okay, we're gonna sit down and take a little rest. Because they're isolating, you can feel the burn more, and you can see 25 kilograms, which is just over 50 pounds. I don't know the math on that. 55, 57 maybe less. I don't know. Yeah. But these are the straight bars. They're a little harder on the wrist. And because I have weak wrists, I do the easy bars. The straight bars, I would they're easier for if you bend over and pull up. Rows, they're easier for rows, bent over rows. Bending, like, ooh, my brain's now malfunctioning. It's been a long day. Curls, the bicep curls are easier for the easy bars. These ones are good for like rows, bent over rows. When you lay down, when you do chest presses, because you're not bending your wrists. You're not trying to keep your wrist in a certain position. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Now let's go 5 more seconds and then we'll go again. I've been in the gym for 41 minutes now and I've only done 3 workouts, but that means they're good workouts because I'm spending a decent amount of time on them, but also a good amount of time talking. Okay, let's go again. Make sure you guys are positioned right. Again, there's a glare, so I can't exactly see. Okay. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Whew. Okay. Take that breather. We'll do 1 more set. I don't normally push myself on biceps because I do 2 biceps. Breather. Slow the heart rate down. Okay. I normally do 2 to 3 bicep workouts, so I don't push myself on the easy bar because I do find I get a better workout with dumbbells. But I like working on the easy bar just to work on my wrist. Okay, 20 more seconds and then we'll go back. Anyways, how's everybody's night going? If it's night where you are, it's currently 1:27 a.m. where I am. I like to go in the middle of the night. Okay, we're gonna get back to it now. There we go. You can see, woo. Your muscles go through atrophy when you work out, so your muscles will always look bigger right after you work out, which is why a lot of people take gym pictures while in the gym. Four, 1 more. I can't do it. 5. I give up. Oh. Whew. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the cleaner. Okay, and we're gonna put this over here. And then we're gonna move over here to the dumbbells. Here we are. We're just putting the seat down while I catch my breath for a second. I know a lot of people who work out tend to go right there. Just keep going. But I do weigh almost 400 pounds. I need to take a little break here and there. Okay, we're going to be doing dumbbell curls now. I will be doing alternating dumbbell curls. Here's the thing though. I do follow a whole bunch of fitness people. And I saw that alternating curls can actually be less effective than if you go together. So I'm curious about that. So we'll do one set alternating, one set together, and then see which one I feel more burn on. And then whatever set I feel the more burn on, we'll do for the last set. Okay. You guys are going to be a little crooked this time because it's sitting a little up. Okay. Okay, we'll pace and terrain you. Now the question is, do I do 30? No, we're going to do 25 today. 25 is my good starting point. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Whew. That was 8 reps each. Take a little breather. You know, the trick to working out is finding something that you enjoy. And I enjoy getting stronger. And I enjoy dancing. So a lot of my workouts include dancing and weightlifting. I do enjoy swimming sometimes. I don't do that as frequently. And I enjoy hiking because there's snow on the ground here. Pretty deep snow too. We haven't been able to do hiking, but when it starts melting and spring comes, we will be back in hiking. We did, I want to say 10 hikes from July to October-ish. We did about 10 hikes. Just because my husband's working full time, I was working, not always able to get out. But I did do a solo hike with my 2 kids. It was plus 30 outside. That's Celsius if there's any Americans here. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit though, I'm sorry. And that was an intense one because I was sweating. And then we did a sunrise hike too with our kids. It was about -6 outside when we did that. It was pretty cold because it was September or October, and that was 4 kilometers, 2 kilometers in, 2 kilometers out. We didn't do the whole direction because my toddler had to get to school. So it was an early morning sunrise hike. It was beautiful though. And the frost covered plants. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go back into it. So like when you work out, find something you enjoy. Don't do things just because other people are doing them. 2, 3, 4, 6. You know, I didn't like that one as much. We're going to do alternating. I find the alternating's nicer. They're both about the same burn. But I prefer the alternating. It's a bit more fun. We're going to stretch out my arms now. Whew. My husband's at home. Our kids are with my mom right now for a few more days. So me and my husband have just been having alone time when he's not working. It's been amazing. It's amazing quiet time. Haven't had a break from parenting in a very long time, so. Okay. We'll do 10 more seconds and then we'll go back in. 2, 1, okay. I will not be going to the treadmill today. I will probably come back later and do a little bit of running. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I gotta toss that. Woo. My arms are weak. My arms are noodles. Okay. Now, what to do next? But to go home. So, I'll take a little, you guys with me. We'll look at myself in the mirror. And then it'll be time to say goodbye until the next one. That was almost an hour here. Did 4 workouts. No, I did 5 workouts. Whew. So, this is me in the mirror. Full body. Very cute shirt. I think it says "Take on Life." And yeah. I will see you guys when I post another video or go live again. Okay, bye.